I want to show you guys how to set up a quick love altar. You don't have to spend a lot of money when you create your altar. I know a lot of you have messaged me and I told you I'll make a video, and one that is not going to break your pockets at all. So everything that I'm going to show you today, you can purchase from Dollar Tree, or you can go to Walmart and purchase it, a discount store. You're not required to spend a lot of money for your altar, but you do want to make it beautiful. You do want to you want it to have a essence of love around it when you create it. You want it to have a lot of energy. You want it to have you and your partner, in it. So adding photos of you and him can make it very personal, or you and her. So I'm going to start and show you what you can do to create a nice loving altar. And a lot of you have asked me, is it okay to show your altar? That I would say is up to you. I don't think that it'll make or break things by you showing your work. It all depends on what type of person you are. If you're you have no problem showing your work and your creation and your altar, and you love people to look at it, then you go ahead and do it. If you are very personal and you want to hide it, then then you hide it. It's all up to you. I don't like people looking at my altars, so I mean, that's just me. But I do know a lot of spiritual workers that don't have any problem showing their altars, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. To each their own. It's all up to you guys. But I prefer a love altar in the bedroom. So I mean, it's all up to you where you're going to keep it, but I prefer it to be in a room where you're going to be making love, where there's a lot of love. I mean, there could be a lot of love into your living room, into your dining room. It's all up to you where you place it. So it really doesn't matter. It's 100% your preference. So I know a lot of people, they have altars on their floor, and their floors are filthy. They never clean them, and they could swear by that they get results with their altars being how it is. So I mean, make your altar according to you. This is just an example, and I wanted to show a few of my clients what they could do as well, because I did tell them that they could just start up a nice love altar for their honey jars, for their oil lamps, and for their candle work. So they wasn't too sure how to set it up, and this video here would help you with a little bit of detail. So this is just my version. Especially if cost is a situation, you don't want to spend too much money. I mean, for me, I have all different types of altars, and there's all different types of things that go into my altar that represent me. If you prefer this way, you can add on different things in between. I mean, you don't have to have $100 altar, a $200 altar. Make what represents you. Make what represents your love. Make what represents your energy. So anytime you're dealing with anything magical, spiritual, create you into it. That's what you have to do. Now, this is just a way that I want to show you guys how you can set it up. And I'm going to do a few things in between this. I'm going to be adding in candles. I'm going to be adding in an oil lamp. You can also add your honey jars as well. And when it comes to roses or any type of flowers, you can use artificial. What I do, I purchase fresh flowers every week. So I always have fresh flowers on my altar. Just what I prefer. But you can have artificial if it works for you. And a lot of times artificial looks very beautiful. And the roses that I got today look as real as possible. I tried to find something that looked really, really real. And I only paid $1 for them. So, okay, so we'll start. The first thing I want to do is create the oil lamp. Okay, you guys can see that. All right. So this is the oil lamp. I have 5 different herbs in there. Not too much. You don't need that much. Oil lamp. Okay. So and what I'm gonna add into here is just oil. I'm not adding in any water or anything like that. And as you guys know, if you've worked with oil lamps before, they start to dry out. Right? Okay. So you can make your oil lamp however you want it to be, whatever represents you. I have added in here 5 different herbs for love, sex, relationship, You can add in whatever you want into your oil lamp. You can use whatever oil, like I spoke to you guys before and I told you what type of oil you can use for your oil lamp. So after that, I'm going to cover it because I don't want it to spill anywhere. Okay. So that would be the oil lamp. And, you know, you can use any kind of cloth that you want. It doesn't really necessarily matter. You can use an altar cloth. This is a nice piece of cloth that I have here. And it has hearts around it. So it goes with the theme. Okay. So I have my oil lamp set up. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to set everything up. So what I'll do, I'll probably speed this up as I add everything in there. Okay, so this is a very simple love altar. Everything that I have here I got from the Dollar Tree. The only thing I didn't get from the Dollar Tree, of course, was the candles. This is a larger candle. I usually have like 3 to 4 different size candles. So this is a larger size candle, and then as you can see, this is a smaller one. Some roses here, some red roses. I have 2 oils there, the oil lamp. I have some tea lights, and then these also I got from Dollar Tree, and they have a little stand that come with them, which is great. A little teddy bear. You can add whatever you want. It's just a very simple love altar, and I think it looks fine, you know. And you can add your honey jars to there. You can add extra candles. Of course, you need to be, you know, safe when you're lighting candles, and you know, you have like teddy bears and different stuff like that around it. But you know, never leave anything burning and unattended. Like, don't go to work and leave all this stuff on. Like you know, you're setting up a fire hazard right there. But and then I have 2 oils there. And then I have this candle here. This is what I use for my study love service, and you could dress that up, write your name on it, put some herbs in the bowl. And also you want to get like a little stand like this to put it on as well, so that, you know, as it starts to melt down, it doesn't burn everything up. So there you go. That's your love altar. So this is like what, besides the candles, you spend like $10. Besides, like, you know, this right here and this, so maybe like $20, maybe like $20, something like that. So I mean, it's very easy to do. So there's no reason why you guys should be having your love work, you know, on the floor, you know, on your refrigerator, on your kitchen table, you know, on your dresser. Like, you can set it up really nice. And then I have these little I don't even know what you call them, these little light things in here, the floaters. And usually when I do my oil lamps, I light like 3 of them. They don't last too long, maybe like 30-minute burn. But when you light all 3 of them together, they look really nice. And you don't have to put that much herbs in there if you don't want to. You can stick with just roses and cinnamon, whatever you want, whatever works for you. But this is just a quick example of how you can set up a nice love altar for under $20. Okay, I'm pretty sure the 99-cent store might have candles. I've never seen these kind before. But if you can find them at like a discount store, then, you know, that'll work. And these, you know, you can order them, or you can get them from your botanita. But I've never seen those in like discount stores or anywhere else other than spiritual shops. And the roses, and that's it. And that's and this right here, this is a little scarf too that I found in there, was $1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you can get a jar for $1, 9, a piece of cloth, 10, and then sometimes these are like $10. I've seen some for 15. It depends where you get them from, and then, you know, your candles or whatever. So under $25, and that's it. That's all you have to do. So I hope you guys like, subscribe, and stay blessed.